Daddy, please leave the light on tonight. It will stop me shaking in fear. Daddy's face scrunched as if to say, why? The ghosts are under my bed in the dark of night, I say. Daddy warmly laughs and bends over to take a peek. Nothing's wrong, nothing is there. Now go to sleep. But he's a grown-up whose eyes do not see my ghosts. Sometimes the daylight doesn't even stop them. The ghosts find a shadow to lurk. My mommy must not know as I run to hide. Those ghosts seem to know when and where to haunt me. Daddy touches my head as if to protect. I clutch my stuffed animals closer as my bedside light glows. Are the ghosts to stay below? The dawn comes as I leap off the bed to miss the grasp of the ghosts, safe for a little while from the ghosts under my bed. Honored graduates, you are probably wondering why the superintendent began her speech with frightening sounds and a children's poem about ghosts under her bed. Why? As I prepared my speech, I thought of my own high school graduation. Nothing came to mind. All those speeches and not one from the adults stuck. However, I do remember several speeches from honored graduates, selected to make a difference from their words. The students share their own life experiences with their friends. I look forward to the speeches from Kyle, Stephen, Samantha, and Christina. As I began writing this speech, I decided to do the same. I will step out of my comfort zone and search for the courage to share my life experience. My hope is not that you remember my name, because you won't. However, I want you to remember my message, like you will for your friends beside me. My words have a message that I hope will make a difference in your lives one day. Are you ready? Do I have your trust? Do I have your respect? And then I ask myself, do I have the courage to say these words? If you'll recall, we began this high school journey together. You are my 4th graduating class. On this day, when we celebrate your tremendous academic success, I want to talk about the ghosts under your beds, making the scary noises, echoing in your ears, trying to create fears and doubts in you. First, I will share the ghosts under my bed, because you see, all of us have our own gaggle of ghosts. Albeit, I pray you never see the ghosts in your lives that I have seen. Many, many years ago, after my high school graduation, my ghosts are still under my bed. And it gets a bit crowded as life adds, ghost after ghost after ghost. Look at me. I have a few successes in life. I graduated valedictorian of a class this size. I earned a full ride scholarship. I tested out of an entire year of college with advanced placement in mathematics, English language arts, and French. I've earned not one college degree, but I've earned 4 college degrees. 3 of them were with 4.0 averages. I was hired on the spot at the age of 20 to become a teacher, selected as a principal at the young age of 27, and a superintendent at the age of 34, completing my 16th year as a superintendent this year. I was recruited to become the superintendent of the very best school corporation, the Crown Point Community School Corporation. I was awarded recently from the governor the highest education leader award called the Indiana Department of Education Bell Ringer Award. Now you might be thinking at this time, what could possibly be the ghosts under my bed, creating fears, doubts, and scary noises in my life as an 18-year-old? These ghosts obviously didn't hold me back, so they probably are few and minor. I'll let you decide that. Here are my ghosts. The poem I read to you about a typical toddler nighttime fears of the boogeyman, ghosts under my bed, they were not imaginary for me. That boogeyman was real. The boogeyman was my daddy. You see, I'm a survivor of child abuse. My childhood was a living nightmare. My daddy was an alcoholic, a criminal, and a wife beater. We were very poor, too. Government handouts kept food in our bellies. My mommy abandoned my brother, 2 sisters, and me when I was only 6 years old. We were homeless. Then I was the oldest girl, so I needed to cook, clean, and take care of the other children while Dad continued to beat us. I left home when I was 17 years old and never looked back. All those ghosts appeared before 18 years of age, your age at high school graduation. You might think that the ghosts will die in adult life. Not so. They are always under the bed making noise in your ears, trying to create fear and doubt in you. More ghosts crawl under the bed as you live your life. I have experienced a great deal of gender discrimination in my career, and the ghosts have tripped me several times. I did claw my way out of poverty and all its hardships and humiliation. I learned to conquer failures inevitable in adult life, both personal and professional. The fears and doubts never kept me in the bed, cowering in fear under the covers for very long. I have emerged and even thrived from these trials, tribulations, and failures. As a compassionate person devoted to living a life of purpose, that purpose is you, your welfare. Honored graduates, leave here with your own Ghostbusters, provided by your masterful teachers, your loving parents, and your dedicated, devoted grandparents. We have nurtured you from kindergarten story time to your senior year, dreaming of your career plans, to keep your ghosts in their place, silenced and pushed away far under your bed. What were my Ghostbusters? How did I overcome all those fears and doubts? Let me show you. Okay. Rats. Ghosts are afraid of rats. Rats were real for me as a little girl. I could see them, and I imagined that the rats chased away the ghosts under my bed. Symbolically for you, RATS is an acronym, R-A-T-S. And these are the traits helped me survive that childhood. R stands for resiliency. You have the trait to recover readily from your misfortunes, your mistakes, and your failures. A stands for your achievements. You perform successfully to higher and higher skill levels. T stands for tenacity. You hold firmly to your beliefs, dreams, and goals. Never let go. And S stands for social justice. You care about the welfare of others and strive for the greater good of humanity. RATS. Resiliency, achievement, tenacity, and social justice. These traits have acquired our formidable Ghostbusters for you. Honored graduates, you are ready to make your mark, a difference in this world.